Hi, spellers. Welcome to the Spelling Life podcast, where we change mentalities one episode at a time. Leo mnatuona kwenye mitandao.
Utaniona kwa big screen. Yeah, that's what's
We
up.
finally have the opportunity to say, Mami niko kwa TV. Yeah, so this is a very big step for us as a Spelling Life podcast, and I'm personally scared, but very, very excited to be able to start this journey once and for all. And as you are aware, this is the last episode of season.
Oh my days, I can't even believe it.
Like we finished, we started season 2 like in February, right?
Yeah, that's what's up.
We started season 2 in February, and now we're wrapping it up, and we're very excited. So before we get into it, it's Dennis's birthday.
Manze.
Jamani,
Leo ndo siku ulijinao kama unchoka kutoka huko.
Hizo ni gani my guys? Nao mnchoka.
Yeah.
Just leave. Happy birthday, Dennis. As the Spelling Life podcast family, we love you.
Unasikiaje we're recording live on your birthday?
Manze.
Unajua it only happens to the best.
Kiburi
Unaweza hadi jikula.
Jamani, wewe unacheza.
Yeah, but as you turn a year older, we wish you nothing but the best, and we love you as the father hen of this family.
Wow. Father hen.
Because you're older.
Call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Unataka
see.
tu how
Wewe
old
unajua
are
father
you
hen,
now?
unajua father
How
parents.
old are you now?
Oh,
Technically for the hair I make but
Yeah.
carry on.
carry
How
on.
Yeah.
old are you now?
Nivo.
Akona pension. Wacha.
Happy birthday,
Akona
Dennis.
rit-
We
Kuna
love you,
time
love
plan.
you, love you, love you.
Just know as old as it gets sweeter. Juu mimi ni kama fine wine. Jamani.
Umerihasi your line wiki mbili. Iko juu.
Anyways.
Mko sure?
Anyways.
Nimerehearse.
Iko juu.
Anyways, how are we guys doing? I hope you're doing okay.
I hope you all know us.
Oh, of course they
By
know.
the way.
No, they don't.
It's
It's the first time,
the
bruh.
first time that, oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's my first time.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to introduce ourselves because you've been hearing just the voices for the
Leo
entire
mjue
season.
sauti deep inatokanga wapi?
Yes.
Yeah.
So my name is Megan Muzeu. And yeah.
Musendi.
In another words, you can call me God's gift to the universe.
Ama Musendi.
Mnataka tufanye hizo. Mimi nasema nikimya kila mtu, trust me.
Sawa. Kumbuka mimi ni creative.
Hey, yo ina sound ka setup, but like ni sawa.
Anyways, introduce yourself.
Yes.
All right. Hi everyone. I'm Thorn. Mlisema nacha kujita Women Rep 2027. But I am he.
Jita hivyo, it's your name.
You know. So like yeah.
Okay.
Cheers, man.
No her than you.
Hi. My name is Pretty Wangoi Mwangi. Mwangi is my dad. Yeah.
Nice.
Damn.
Now you can finally see the dimples.
Madenge.
Ni Sakaja.
Sakaja.
That's
Yes.
what's up.
Yeah, hi guys. Najua wengi mmekuja pale inbox ukidhani mimi ndo na gurumanga.
Azi,
know I lose
hakuna
some
mtu amefanya
DMs.
hivyo, hakuna mtu.
Najua
You
nitapoteza DMs.
wanna be me so bad.
Hey, let's
Yo,
not
yo,
go there.
busy,
Let's not
yo,
go there.
busy.
So I'm Dennis, the funny guy
Okay, truly, that we can
and the
accept.
sarcastic one.
Yeah.
Also, of late nimekuwa intelligent. Only individuals can confirm.
Okay, I can
Only
confirm.
individuals can confirm. Purity, I'm not
You're
intelligent.
very
You're very
intelligent.
Thank you.
intelligent.
Wait, ngoja tuition.
Yeah, anyways,
Really
we are the team, the people that have been running this for a minute. And today we're just gonna be taking you guys through, or rather taking you guys and us guys through like a personal growth, personal journey in regards to the podcast, and also individually as human beings. So for the first question, this is to Purity, Thorn, and Dennis. As first-time podcasters, how has this season been like for you?
Umesema tu tuitwe first time.
But it's true, first-time
Yeah,
podcasters.
it's true. To me this first season has been I don't know the right words to pick, but ushaenda safari yenye una maps. I had no idea what I was going to do.
Yeah.
But ni ile unaingia tu unasema ni sawa tuingie hapo.
Yeah.
At some point kulikuwa na mali ilikuwa inafika una feel imposter syndrome inaingia. Like unaongelesha watu kama nani until baadaye I came to learn that it's my opinion I'm giving. It's not what is right.
Yeah.
What is right to be done. It's my opinion. It's what has worked for me.
For you.
So after that I'd say it has been something. Kumekuwa na highs, lows, but all in all I'm grateful. I took that
Nilikuwa
step.
nangoja useme all in all maisha ni milima juu umesema highs and lows. Fine,
But since you have spoken,
Tutaweka poll kwa WhatsApp group to vote. Who's the least funniest person of them all? After Megan, who's the least
me,
funniest
I'm not even funny. I don't even try.
Wewe usijaribu.
unajua ni mimi versus wewe in this case.
Yes.
Exactly.
Anyways, Thorn, how has the experience been like for you as a first-time podcaster?
Well, damn. It's been unnerving to say the least. As in, same way vile umesema, you didn't know exactly what you were getting into. Okay, mi nilikuwa na blueprint. I was like, okay, I've been following a couple of podcasts, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Following a couple of podcasters' stories as well. But like, I didn't imagine now I'll also be in this, like on this other side, like, niko hii side ya mic, niko hii side ya camera. See, like, niko hiyo side ya pod, ama niko side ya earphones, ama headphones, nikiskizwa, you get. And it's been unnerving, especially because this space gives us the opportunity to be vulnerable, not just to our own benefit, but to the person who's also listening. So the fact that the fact that I have to think about whatever it is I'm gonna say, like constantly, and I also need to think about what I have said afterwards.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is.
Nimesema vitu mingi 9 episodes. Man, like says you all are reading me like a book.
Been 9
Jokes. But like
days.
the vulnerability that comes with it and the okay, ni kama it's more or less outreach, because we're doing whatever it is that you're doing not to our own benefit. It's to the benefit of that listener over there.
Yeah.
And that's the review I get. Someone comes to the DM and you're like, Manza, I listened to your episode, blah blah, and this is how I felt. Would you rather explain this because I didn't understand? Ama, oh my god, I didn't know this and this and this, or yada, you get. So it's been unnerving and it's been a journey of vulnerability. But like, here we are, man. Bado tuko hapa, bado tuko juu.
My love.
So, Megan alinipata pale, flashback to actually last year.
Yeah.
During season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1 is the time Megan approached me and she wanted me to be like a guest in the podcast. But then I was either busy at that time,
Something, yeah.
ama I wasn't emotionally stable.
Available, yeah.
Yeah. So this year, it was exactly the day before Valentine's.
Yeah.
I get a text from Megan and she's like, oh my days, have you ever thought about being a co-host in a podcast? Nikamwambia kusema tu kweli, no. But guest, nime put into consideration. Being a host,
Yeah.
like, baby steps. Acha kwanza nikuwe guest and then
Yani naweza watembelea lakini siwezi ishi.
exactly. Acha nitembe kwanza.
Alafu
Before
utakambata,
niishi.
yeah.
Acha niende hivi na come.
You know the vibe.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it actually and was like, okay, what reasons do I have for saying no? Plus aliningisha box, aliniambia nakwanga storyteller mzuri pale Snapchats. For those who are on my close
Let me
friends
tell you
streak.
mine.
Yeah.
Let me tell you mine. Yeah. You just know it.
It's going down. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been amazing. I took that step of faith, accepted your request, and here I am. I never pictured this. Unganiuliza where you see yourself 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Like last year time like
That's
this,
it.
I wouldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Me na umse tumefikiria on the same wavelength. What
I wouldn't think
Yeah.
that I would do this
You do
ever.
that. Yeah.
I thought about, starting a podcast and everything because na feeling nika Snapchat uni limit na yo 1 minute career, so I have to
Yeah.
end, start again. And I've told so many people this.
Yeah.
Akina Dani, shout out to you. Yeah, but now
You get to do it.
get to doing it and then getting to meet you guys and know you better, because I feel like I have known Dennis and Thorn from the podcast, and we've grown like better. I've also known this side of you that's this now professional, this girl on the podcast, and I can say I'm just so excited. And yeah, it's been a journey.
It's been a journey.
Yeah, it's been a journey.
Yeah, so the question now for me, in regards to the question you guys are answering, is how the journey has been like for me since season 1. And now that we're walking into season 3. And I know
First
that
of all,
was
before you speak, congratulations, baby girl.
Thank you.
For making it to
babe.
ungeachia season 1.
Bro.
Tungekuwa tu tunasikiza season 1
On repeat. Yeah.
But this is you planning for season 3.
I know, man. I mean, girl, it's crazy. But I know I'm the one who makes the prompts. But when I was writing this question, I was like, what? Like, okay. Because, I mean, season 1 was very joking. Like, you know, me, Matilda, and Twanze, and we started. And we did like 8 episodes. And it was fantastic. And, you know, we both wanted to go separate ways. And I was like, it's done, you know, because I gave birth to that dream with Matilda, and it felt so weird that I was gonna continue with it without her. But then I was like, this is my baby. I just can't decide to drop it in the forest and leave and go live my life when it's just abandoned. But when I was looking at it, I'm like, even individually as a person, I've really grown. Because it's something I've had to nurture from like scratch. Plus that fulfilling accomplishment in your heart when you do something you've dreamt about. It's like, I'm happy for myself. Yeah, but the journey it's been a lot. But I can say I've had more good times than I've had bad ones. Especially now with you guys on board. I mean, I looked forward to every recording session because it felt like I'm getting
I identify as good times.
Yeah, like I used to just look forward to recording with you guys. And even like right now that we're going on break, I was even telling Odds, me, I will find an excuse to hang out with you guys. Like I will find an excuse till we're back on board.
Yeah.
But season 2 has been absolutely beautiful. I can't thank you guys enough. Yeah,
You can buy me chicken.
And now because I'm being mushy and emotional and sweet, we wrote letters to ourselves. I mean, we individually wrote letters to one of us, so we're gonna do that in like a brief 10 minutes. We wanted to affirm each other. So because of the love of the boys, we're gonna start with the men's. So picky point, Keith on start.
We
You
wacha utafanya nikae ni kama si uko intelligent. Wacha nianze.
Sawa, me ataskwa no baya.
Ndio ni propose the bar.
Okay.
No need to raise it.
So the thing is Dennis is reading a letter to Thorn, and Thorn wrote a letter to Dennis, and I wrote a letter to Purity, and Purity wrote a letter to me. Yeah. So let's go, guys.
Tateseka hapa nje. Ni sisi
Please,
tunakuwa
Kuna
vulnerable.
tissue.
Make it
Kuna
as-
tissue, Thorn.
Make it as brief as you
Uko sure
can.
this time see ChatGPT.
Si ChatGPT.
Sawa,
This
sawa.
time
Ai,
round.
ChatGPT lini?
So we can start.
Nani?
Nani?
Mimi.
Okay. Dennis, please pick on the board.
First of all, it was hard kuandikia boys letter.
I know. I'm smart like that.
Na hii tabia
Cut
yako takosana.
Hapana,
And
get
it's
used
not
to it.
get used to it.
Tajaribu.
Yeah.
Sawa. Despite the fact that it was hard, bado kuna ka toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Yenye siwezi anza na dia uongo.
Sawa.
Dia wapi? Kivi.
Sawa. So
Just get right into it.
yes, let me get right into it. It starts like, oya,
my days.
Ungesema wewe mzee lakini sawa, wewe mzee.
this is my letter, please.
Yeah, please.
Tio, yeah.
But kila mtu apate tani, okay?
Yeah. Sijui editor niweke sound hapa. Oya. People meet at different times and intervals, but the time I met you was impeccable. I used to believe ain't no way I can have a brother other than the one I was born with. But you change all that, and you are a friend, a guardrail, a brother, and a little bit stupid when need be. And all those aspects in you come really handy because knowing and handling me is an extreme sport. For that, I appreciate you. Despite all that, we have grown over the past couple of months and held each other accountable. Being protectors of these two amazing, beautiful, crazy delinquents, every time we are out is not a joke. Your leadership skills are on an adrenaline. kitu kama hiyo sikumbuki ni
ilikuwa so necessary.
let me revive myself. Your leadership skills are on adrenaline. No matter the state you are in, you are still a good leader. All these show how you really come through, but bro, not all times. I know I can't count on you when I need someone to hate on Arsenal because you won't be there, but I can live with that. All in all, cheers my G to more life and curating my dark humors.
Oh, that was really sweet.
Man.
Gosh.
Actually, hata niseme nimemwita Gadriel, watu wajaelewa ni kwa nini. Thorn really sees when I have dark humor, ananiambia cheki wacha hiyo wacha usiseme hiyo utaumiza watu,
utakufa vibaya wewe.
He keeps you in check. He grounds you.
He grounds me because nikifika ni dark humor, mine are really dark. Yeah, and sometimes pia ni kufanya nini.
Anyways,
ati sasa ulikuwa unasema funny
Thorn, please read yours.
Sawa. Funny story. For the first time ever, Thorn didn't write a letter.
Yeah, this is very interesting.
Yeah. Thorn didn't write a letter because he didn't feel like there was need for one.
Kijana yatima.
Because at the end of the day, I don't need a letter. Because it's going to be a conversation. So this isn't a letter. This is me speaking to you. And this is me saying, bruh, it's been the best, but it can only get better, man. For the 2 months, 3 months, that 2 jokes, 3 jokes, 2 memes, 3 memes, 2 and 3 go over and over, but 4 should be the number because it's gonna last forever anyway. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bond. It doesn't necessarily have to be me growing fond. It only needs me to know that you're a brother and you're there for one another. Cheers, man.
Oh, I'm nishukishe Gary. I'm not like emotionally okay.
Lakini wewe ni mbwa bado so. Bado wewe ni mbwa.
At the end of the day.
Sasa ni mbwa Jost. Sasa ni mbwa.
Either way. Unajua dark humor natoanga juu nataka kucompliment Melanin lakini
Purity, my love.
Humor yako imeenda Sudan, bro.
Mimi na Tanzania.
But like, we ameandika hadi nani page 2
Okay.
Man.
It's incomplete. Nililala.
Nani page 2
Nililala.
Yeah.
like, carry on, man. That's what's
Okay.
up.
indo handwriting ukiwa na usingizi.
Ash. Okay.
Okay. Is it nice or is it bad?
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Where do you man?
Purity.
Jina yako ya pili ni
Mutheu.
Mutheu? Megan Mutheu?
Megan Mutheu Wambua.
Okay.
Let me breathe. To my dearest Megan, Mr. Kuitambo kama Dennis.
I know, babe.
Plus, this is just like a guide, so I'll go add in words
Okay.
because I also feel like Thorn. This is something I'm just sharing from
Okay.
the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is exactly how you approached me, by the way. I had to scroll to get those receipts. Scroll even Instagram
Yeah.
DMs, to 2021.
Okay.
Megan was like, "Hi, Purity," with a smile. I'm like, "Hey, you good? I'm sorry you just lied." I'm sure you're like, So I'm Megan. I know you from,
Yeah. The guy.
but please don't tell him I texted yet. And since then, the conversation, relax. The conversation flowed. I introduced Megan to one of her favorite songs, Kishukuta. We were to go for Soulfest together, but she
I was sick.
bailed. Or you were sick.
I was sick. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been a journey since then. I've watched you grow. From you, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Your entire everything. Your highs, your lows.
Kwa
Many
nimebambo.
situationships and people you have been with, and it's been amazing just being there with you, watching you grow. One thing about you is that you are a really intentional person, intentional with everything you do, intentional with your friendships, intentional with your relationships, intentional with your work, with what you set your mind to. You are really intentional with it, and it's something I personally I admire, because one thing about me, at times I'm intentional, but at times I'm like, fuck this, I just don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Now we go back to the script.
Take 2.
How did I get to be a co-host? I think I've already explained that. You preempted me. Yeah. And I'm just, words. I'm just now happy to be in your life. Truly, honestly, I'm happy how we like out each other whenever we are doing things that are wrong. I'm happy how I get to be your 911. I'm happy how your mom can, trust me with you. It's such an honor. It's such an honor.
Yeah.
And I'm happy how I get to be there with you on your days, on your best days. Celebrate your wins, celebrate your achievements on my days, and also your lowest moments. I think we've seen each other at our worst.
We have.
Definitely have.
Yeah.
And I'm just so proud of you, Megan Matheo. This is me looking straight into your eyes and telling you I'm honestly so proud of you. I wish you nothing but the best. It only gets better from here. And I won't promise you that the days moving forward will all be, happy, joyful and everything.
Yeah.
They're gonna be worse days. But the thing is, I hope we have each other, and I hope we still get to hold on to each other. And I love it how we have grown spiritually.
We have. Oof, girl, that we have.
Mentally, emotionally, physically, pengine baby me. But that's it. I am honestly so proud of you. I wish you the best, and I love you. From the bottom of my heart, Megan, I love you.
I love you.
Your statement inaweza kuja hivi. Inaweza kuja hivi. Facts.
Pretty Wangoi. Oh my goodness.
Nite Wangois.
Wangois. I also did not really I felt like everything I wanted to say to you, I wanted to come very naturally. But in the morning, I bumped into a tweet that said that you have the discernment to recognize the broken parts of you, that you have the courage to heal them, that you have the patience to sit with your anger down and listen to where it comes from, that you never forget you're here to live a big life, and that you never forget you're loved. These are my hopes for you. And it hit my head, and I was like, this is everything I would sum up to the things I'd want to say to you today. And when I'm thinking about it, I think I genuinely pray for happiness and nothing but that for you, because I've seen you cry. I've seen you broken. I've seen you not in the very good places, and it breaks my heart, because in those moments you really go through a tunnel, and I feel like I can never pull you out of it, and I wish I could. But in those moments, I'm just always telling God, I want this girl to always be happy, because I feel like your smile always radiates to mine. Like, I see you smiling and I'm automatically happy.
Ini kiyoko ya kusmile, by the way.
Like, I see you on Snap, or I bump into like one of those voice notes that just have crazy energy, and even if I was sad, it just radiates, And I think every day I'm just gonna be always thankful that I get to share. I feel like what we share is beyond friendship. It's like a sisterhood, and to be able to walk down that journey with you has been a blessing, man. I mean, I call you whenever, and you've seen every
Literally
possible.
whenever. I'm in class, Megan.
Exactly. You've seen every possible authentic self of mine, and I feel like our friendship really allows me to not feel like you judge me. Like, I can literally tell you anything without second thoughts in my head, because I know you wouldn't like look at me and be like, gosh, this babe, because you've had everything. And I think God placed you significantly in that time of my life, because he knew I needed someone like you. I needed that embrace on my sad days. I needed that embrace that comes even when I make mistakes, right before the slap on my face. The slap comes, but before that, it's okay. You're allowed to make mistakes. Stand up. Then the slap. right after the hug.
Period.
So day in, day out, you're one of those females in my life. Ukikosa siku ya harusi tutapostpone kama kesho kutwa. Tutapostpone. But you're just one of those people I get to walk life with every single step, from graduation day to rorashos to weddings to everything. I want to have you hold my hand and also me hold your hand to the step of everything. And collectively, I'm thankful. I can never find words to explain how much you mean to me, but I'm really thankful for your life. I bless God for your existence, and I bless God for how much of a contribution you've been to my personal growth. Yeah, and before I start crying, I love you. Like, I wholeheartedly, genuinely, wholly, immensely, every single part of you, I love you. Even the ones that we're still trying to explore together, I love you, and I don't think that's ever gonna change. Yeah.
Jamani, hebu nisaidie kitu nigeuze I love you.
Yaani hiyo pia ikuze hivi. Kweli.
Yeah, so
Manzi.
as we're processing that, what is something you have learned about yourself throughout the season? Mel, go first.
Okay.
I've learned that I can be a leader. Bro. I don't genuinely like taking charge. It scares me. It was me.
Why?
I don't know, because I feel like it was a thing I was good at when I was a kid. Like back in class 6, I ran presidency in primary school up to class 8.
Kuna presidency.
Presidency.
Hizo kwetu wanaitana Edgar. Ama nini walikuwa wanaona?
So I ran
7 and 8, so
school
I relate to what
leader
you said.
from class 6, and by the time that was me in class 6, kulikuwa na class 7 and 8. So at kito assembly, I remember me and my friends were laughing like, what did you see? And I also find myself in spaces where I get appointed such tasks, but from my end it's like, mbona? Why? But I feel like this season has really forced me to lead, take
'Cause dealing
control.
with us.
It's also crazy, trust me, but it's forced me.
What you say fuck me for?
But
What you say fuck me for?
it's really helped me to just be a leader to you guys. And yeah, I feel like that's a plus for me. It's a plus for me.
Should I go next?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. What have I learned about myself? I've learned 3 things.
Sure, shoot.
So the first one is I can be stupid.
Kwani
Yes.
uko unajua?
You have learned. You've learned that.
No.
Yes, boys.
It is
It's normal.
It is
Chiki. Yeah.
I have learned I can be stupid.
Ake Mungu ni
Na-
mambo gani?
Hiyo nilikuja kunotice juzi. There was a time we went out. Kwa Uber yenyewe, the things I was saying,
Truly.
leo ndo nimerudi sober. Ati
Sober.
half the journey ndio nauliza ati mmesalimia dereva.
Niaje by the way. Salimia wa Kenya. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His was worse than mine.
Yeah.
So, that's one thing.
The second.
Wewe.
The second.
Watch out.
The second thing is I've learned I can be intentional. Hii kukuja tu podcast kila siku wewe acha bana, mimi sikuji leo, mimi najisikia kulala jamani.
Yeah.
Kuna siku niliangalia like the calendar and tomorrow we were supposed to be shooting and I have a new series. Niko wewe ngoja sasa sitaona movie, acha tu nilale because I had to.
You had to.
Yeah. The third one, and this one I don't know how to place it.
Yeah.
But I have been in this podcast, in this space, I have been more vulnerable than I have ever been in my
your whole
life.
life.
Because jamani,
Good tricks.
nyinyi mnaona video sahi before tukifanya audio.
Hey.
Kuna mahali tulikuwa nasema cut. Wacha tukalie.
TMI. Yeah.
Shout out towards manze.
Man.
Yeah, and let's say vulnerability inakuja in many ways,
many
like
ways.
even writing letter
Yeah.
to a guy. These were some of the things
You never
singefanya
thought,
January.
yeah.
Uongo. As like ilikuwa siwezi fanya hizi vitu January. And
Yeah.
then to see that right now I I can do that without feeling weird and without feeling bana umechoma.
Yeah.
It's something else.
Something else.
So this one I can say is despite me being a host, my mentality has still been changed. One episode
at a time.
At a time. Leave me alone. I don't see you guys.
Yeah.
Purity.
One thing
That you
things
have learned
I've
about yourself
about myself
through
number one,
episode.
it's possible to panda a Buddha and go to Embakasi from State House Road. Yes, it's very, very
Your
possible.
baridi ni mingi.
Your baridi ni mingi, but do you know the countable number of times I have done that just to be
On time.
On time. Alafu
I was
Behind the
shouted.
Grace.
behind the scenes.
Accord people grace.
But that's possible. Actually, I enjoyed them. I won't even
Yeah.
lie, I enjoyed the Buddha rides. Plus, also me, I've never been to those sides. Fedha nini. So pia nimetembea Kenya.
You know.
The second thing I have learned is also that I have this ability. This wasn't something I knew I'd do.
Yeah.
So it's something I saw myself doing. But it's something I now progressively see myself doing more and more in future. Which is something great and amazing, and I'm so happy about it. The other thing is also being vulnerable
Yeah.
to everyone.
Crazy
I'm
extent.
normally,
Yeah.
I'm used to being vulnerable to that small circle. Pale
Your people,
Snapchat,
your tribe.
utter close friends at Instagram. I edit,
All the time, depending on the
time.
content.
Yeah, depending.
Yeah.
but now this is me letting myself known to the world.
To the world. Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Hey,
Kuna siku pengine my sister might stumble with this
About-
nini,
yeah.
ama my cousins from sijui where or
Yeah.
sijui. I'm like, oh. at times nakwanga, oh my days,
Yeah.
ama nisi. It's something.
It's
It's
something.
really
Yeah.
it's a big step. The other thing is what's the other thing?
nothing.
I can say like Dennis, I've also my mentality
Has changed
has
as well.
changed as well.
Yeah.
And personal growth, personal
It's
daily.
also-
It's been a journey. I can't even. Sina mengi ya kusema.
Shout out to Johnny Central.
Thank you.
I think the vulnerability part cuts out to everyone. So you know how many times I'm listening to the pod when I can on those days where I don't cringe at listening to myself. I listen and I'm like, did I just say that on a public platform? Do you know how many times I want to call odds when I'm uploading? I'm like, Seki, cut your part. Because sometimes I feel
Sasa
like
wewe ukisema hivyo mimi nitasema nini?
I feel like there's like post conversation thing. Like you say something on that platform, and when you're listening, it's like, guy. Like now is when I'm listening to it, and I'm like, how is anyone consuming what I just said? But you do what you gotta do, because I saw this tweet that said, you never know who your words you never know who your words may heal.
Period.
Like you just never know. But yes, Don, what else?
Okay.
It's
Manze
something that-
mko so mine should not sound negative at all. But the one thing I've learned is the therapist also needs therapy.
True.
In the sense that I realize I serve the therapist. I'm the therapist friend to many people, yeah. Until one day that one fan mwenye ni mkisi na anajijua kwa sababu nimesema yeye ni mkisi akaniuliza thona you okay. Na ilikuwa after I think ilikuwa hiyo episode ya Inner Child or something, yeah. Then akuja kuniuliza if I was okay, and I was like, uko na swali lingine ama bado uko shonta kanijibu hiyo swali. I was like no. Juu kila time uniuliza hii story, so now because it just triggers me that you always come through, you always have something to say until now nimekuuliza kwa uko sawa and you can't respond, and I was like, okay, well damn. Well damn.
Yeah.
Kwani nimebambwa. So I've realized eventually that's the thing that comes with vulnerability. The step towards healing, see, you need to touch it until you know why it hurts, yeah. But like once in a while I've come to realize there's some parts of me that still need a little bit more tweaking. And I was having a conversation. Shout out to Njanga. shout out to Njanga. I was having a conversation with Njanga. Shout out to Njanga.
Sorry guys, in a joke. I'm with
Shout out to Njanga. We're talking about emotions and
Send her home.
Sorry.
behave.
Sawa.
Behave.
Usiniangalie mimi Dennis.
So I'm trying to behave. Anyway, so I was having a conversation with him, and then I was like, we're talking about emotions, like in general, talking about emotional intelligence and everything. And then we talked about the difference between feeling emotions and rationalizing them. Because majorly, there's emotions, and then we can either feel whatever you need to feel, or you can decide not to feel them. But how you do that is try to rationalize the emotions, like make them make sense, like break them down in small bits, and now in your head that they make sense like this, so that you avoid feeling what needs feeling. So what you've done is you've only made them make sense.
Yeah.
You get. So it boils down to the question that how often do we actually feel what needs feeling? How often do we rationalize what we need to rationalize and all that? And I feel like that's something I don't know if I don't know if I do that, because I felt like maybe I do that a lot, but I've learned part of I still have a lot to give. I've only realized that here now, that I still have a lot to give. Mtanivunzo kwanza ni sawa, but I know I still have a lot to give.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, we're never always at 100%. So hadi 80 niko nayo, naweza fika 90 bado, and that's what's up.
Favorite episodes? Quick one. Like quick. Favorite
Talk to me in your
episode?
love language. F for friendship. Hizo mbili zilikuwa juu.
Zilikuwa juu.
Hizo mbili zilikuwa vibes.
I think the inner child one and the inner child one, and how many episodes did we do? Inner child,
Bruh, 9.
inner child, A for friendship, but Rudy Yvonne,
Dear self, part 1, dear self, part 2. Here we go again. Attachment styles.
and inner child.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
both
Meaning
inner
your
child.
love
Me don't know
language,
those episodes.
love language, F for friendship, and inner child part 2.
Yeah.
Dear self, part 1 and 2. Na attachment style.
Attachment style.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes, the last episode was
Vandas.
Yeah, also that one was fantastic.
Q&A ilikuwa juu for
Yeah,
everyone.
true.
Hiyo episode ilikuwa
Yeah.
juu.
So as we wrap up that segment, before we get into the personal growth one, what is something you want to work on better next season? Mimi najua.
Punctuality.
Time. Yeah, time.
Well,
time.
well,
nikuseme
Time. Yangu ni time. Yes, time, and probably I think being less like in my head about the things I say on here. Like because I don't regret it or anything, it just makes me overthink.
Okay.
So I want to be very less in my head about the things I say on this platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
On this platform.
Nimesema platform.
Sio alisema platform last time.
I think for me it's kwanza ni kujengeka nimeshiba because
Echa ukweli. Wow.
I'll start eating before we record the podcast.
Okay,
that
well.
was a light one, but
Kuna appetite za fundi nyinyi wote na
Mimi
mnaongea.
appetite ya smoky peke yake, please.
Bado ni ya fundi. Smoky 17 bana.
Hata kwa ni ya smoky side eye.
Pause.
yeah,
Yeah.
sianze kusema sijui wataanza kuniekelea ati sijui nakulanga mandazi ati ndizi nini ingine maziwa, oh my god, chapati.
Sasa hiyo ndo una
Wewe ndio anasema, hata kuna mtu ameongea. Nani hata amesema?
Purity, do you know it is very illegal?
Ilio.
It is very illegal for you to eat an illegal during the podcast.
Bora chelewa hiyo.
Focus.
Mi sielewi ni
the other
mambo.
thing has
Oh,
also
sorry.
been
Kuja kwa umeshiba.
being also intentional and not curating my emotions, because at times I tend to curate and
Yeah.
you can't jumini purate, but okay, yeah.
Oh Jesus. Mnishikishe. Hata siwezani, hata sina uwezo.
Kuja uliacha comedy kwa mlango. Nini hiyo unasema?
Nani yako na comic books ape huyu msichana?
Madhe.
Haya.
Anyways, Dennis.
Tusitishwe.
For me,
Wewe ndo unatutisha.
cause season 3 tunapanda na
Tunailea.
tunaenda juu.
Facts.
Nataka kupunguza facial expressions.
Walai.
Uniangalia hivi.
Zi, umse ndio uko na facial expressions.
Hata huyu.
No,
Okay,
Purity
facts,
ako na
facts.
facial expressions, lakini mimi zangu ni shida juu nikiangalia tu mtu hivi ashaanza kucheka and it's in between a conversation and maybe it's a very serious conversation.
But
No,
it
I
was-
cannot test.
Mi hata sikuwa na haja, sikuwa na nini, naona kama saizi watu wameanza kucheka tu juu nimeangalia mtu hivi.
Tunajua hiyo kwani tulikuwa
Hiyo
tunacheka.
tunajua,
Hiyo ni
we know.
in-house joke.
Sasa unaona sasa if we do a video watu watasema huyu kijana anakuanga kaa emoji.
Yeah.
So I want to minimize those
Hiyo
ones.
ni nini unasema?
But I feel like if they come authentically with you,
Yeah.
don't take that away from yourself because it's your authentic self.
Lakini naweza choma hapa nje.
I mean, sidhani facials zinaweza kuuza sana hivyo.
Unajua
Hiyo
nikifanya
compliment iko
facials,
layered.
nikiweza fanya facials alafu watu wajue kuna kitu ile happen.
Lakini sasa
Why
watajua ni
investigate?
kitu.
Mshachoma.
Ushachoma.
How can you choma when you already chum?
Yeah,
Like,
so that's what you want to work on.
Yeah, and also be more funny.
But you are funny already. Jesus, ujatry
More
bado?
funny.
Oh God.
More funny. I need
Okay.
it.
Sawa. So,
what do I need to
Fun.
work on?
Thona atasema, jeez.
Guy.
Pia next nini uandike remember thon.
Remembrance of thorn.
Mimi ndo nasaha. Okay.
Let's focus, guys.
You're the main character.
Yeah, but what's something you want to work on next season?
I don't think I have so much to work on. Let's just okay, that's still me, like just rationalizing emotions and understanding them. That's what's up. Because I feel like for this space, emotional intelligence plays a big role. Like my current reads right now boil down on emotions and all that shit. So once I master that, okay, I already am somewhere, but once you master that, hey,
Itakuwa fiti.
hadi
All
mimi
right.
najiogopa.
Nice. So the next segment we're going to get into, those who know that it's Happy New Month, by the way, because you guys haven't seen us from the start of this month.
Oh yeah.
Happy New Month.
I
And
don't like this month. It's my exam period. So
okay, may I like the month because as we all know, it's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And that is something that has a very, very, very special place in my heart. And in regards to that, we'll base the second segment of this conversation on like questions that will ground us on our personal growth, either like mentally, physically, emotionally. Zitakuwa tu zinacheza within that radar.
Yeah.
But the first and most very important question, how are you doing? Genuinely, how are you doing?
bombastic side eye.
Can I go
Crickets.
first? Guy.
Can you please start us off?
How am I genuinely? I feel like I'm happy, but then I'm not. I don't know if it makes sense. You know, like I'm happy, and then there's a part of me that's not. Like I feel like I'm in between a rock and hard place. Like I'm just like in
Between
between.
the devil and the deep blue sea.
Yeah, like I'm just almost into like a very dark place, but I'm not there yet. But on this other side, there's happiness I'm feeding off from my friendships, from probably God or something that is also like feeding me. But I've really like been struggling this past like probably 2 months. But you know that thing where in one of my psychology classes there's that thing of it's like a positive mindset. You don't necessarily have to be happy, but you're just channeling it within yourself to convince yourself that you're happy and okay. But you know, I feel like I've been just going through around that whole place by myself, trying to figure out those things by myself, and it gets a tad worry sometimes. And then it's also been crazy because I feel like the people I can lean on have been going through the most as well. And like the person I am, me, it's if they're not okay, I'm not adding that burden onto them, so I'm just gonna deal. So it's been crazy, mentally and emotionally especially. It's just not been the best of things because Pia there has been like, I don't want to get like really personal with it, but there's been like backed up of certain things I had stopped. And it's also been taking a toll on me. But it's because when I get to that place, I tend to find like some sort of comfort in things that aren't per se healthy, and I was unlearning. But it's because I didn't have like, you know, when you get to like that final point and that one thing, in as much as it was unhealthy, was making you feel okay and grounded, you go back to it.
Okay.
So I'm also trying to walk from there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm me. I will gangster this shit.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
Kabisa.
Mkardinali.
Yup.
Kardinali.
Mkardinali.
Dennis?
For me, niko hapo tu. There are dark days, really dark, and there are those bright days. Kuna mahali walisahau kashimo fulani kufunika kameleta light. Yeah, but all in all, I usually do this thing whereby in my dark days, I use them to reminisce how my like light and joyful days were. So hiyo dark day ni time ya kukumbuka kuna siku fulani nilikula chapati na kuku.
So you cling on to the good
So
memory.
I cling on to that.
Yeah.
But let's say generally, my mental health, like you said, you have a positive thinking.
Yeah.
You don't need necessarily to be happy, but you
just
have
it.
juu unajua gava tena sijuu washaeka tax kwa fake beard man na nilikuwa nikuje nikiwa kwa bibrani.
Oh my God, Dennis.
Lakini ni sawa tu.
Like in Yuko
Haikuwa
sawa.
fake. We
Ni sawa tu. Ni sawa. Yeah.
Okay.
But
natamani kunyamaza
wacha nilie. Lakini but
Bruh.
all in all, I can say I can handle it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Me niko class walai. Like in the sense that I'm just learning everything. I'm at that stage where I wouldn't necessarily quantify happy or sad because it's heavily relative. But like, I feel like I'm just that stage where I'm very busy learning new things.
Okay.
I'm learning a few things and like getting more knowledge on some quizzes. Especially this past like 2 weeks or so. Umaikuwa na so many eye-opening events. Unakaa tu hivi, you piece things together hadi unakaa kuzileza. Ala, kwani nimebambwa? You get. So I'm just learning. Mi niko to class. So it doesn't really matter if I'm good, doesn't really matter if I'm bad, blah blah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just chilling. Yeah. Cool, calm and collected.
Yeah.
Story mode.
My love.
How am I doing? I am okay. I am happy. For a very long time, I wasn't able to use this word happy. I think for the past, how many months? Since January. No, since February, March, April. I've gone through a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen a version of myself that alafu ni different sided because there's this good version of myself I'm seeing, and then there's this version of myself that's in a dark place.
Simama kando hiyo light.
Sijui azime mwili. Ni explain how
Smama
dark that was
Smama
because it was I don't know, it was a really really hectic time for me.
Okay.
And you know, it was hard because I'm normally the bubbly one. I'm the one who radiates energy in a room. Once I walk in, I'm the energy carrier. And kufika hiyo point yenye mtu mwingine ananiambia, by the way, you can always like take a step back and just chillax because you don't seem like you're okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my, now I get stressed because why are people noticing I'm not okay? Why are you, like, you're not supposed to say that I'm not okay. I'm supposed to hide this really, really great. But then it got to a point where I had to sit down, me, myself, and God, and we had to like make a decision on how I have
forward.
to go through this.
Okay.
And let me tell you, once I did that, once I went off, once I came back, I had to let things go because the things I prayed about, I really, really prayed about. And like, God, if you don't want this in my life, if you don't want this face in my life, it's well and good. I'm ready to like just let. It's not hard. It's not easy. It's so hard. Yeah. So currently, happy. I've been my happiest for the past 1 week.
Okay.
I
love
I
that
can't
for you.
even explain.
I love that for you.
I'm just sina mingi ya kusema, but I'm just happy.
Yeah.
And I hope
I am
that
happy.
I
I am happy.
I get to radiate my happiness and my joy towards.
Yeah.
Also
That's
meeting new
amazing.
people who are like energizing me, and new beginnings.
Okay.
Wanakuenergize, eh?
That's amazing. So
Tough times never
Mbona
last.
umenipea side eye?
mi hata sijasema kitu.
Okay.
Please,
Okay.
nilikuwa relax. What are you
Kumbe kunze ni ever ready.
what are you thankful for in this moment?
naitwa Luko.
I think acha tu niendelee. I'm thankful for the grace God has given me for this season, because I really feel like without God I wouldn't have survived this. See, that's the question.
Yeah.
The grace God has given me, the peace of mind I am currently receiving, amazing friendships, amazing people who like are there for you no matter what, for family, for life in general. I'm just grateful for life. Do you ever sit down and you're like, wow, so life can be this amazing? I am at that point in life where I'm like, oh my God. And the fact that I'm not carrying anyone, I forgive everyone, I feel forgiven. If you don't, that's your problem. That's your own cross to carry.
I ain't got no business in this village.
I
I ain't got friends in this village.
Okay.
That's your own business, man.
So the fact that I'm not carrying anyone in my heart.
Okay.
My heart is so light.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just grateful and I'm thankful for that.
All right. Mimi, what am I grateful? First and foremost. Hey, I am grateful for my mom's recovery. Like, it feels like, oof. It just feels like load off my chest, load off my brain, even if it's not like 100% there yet. Because, at the time, I was even realizing, Josie, that I don't think I ever sat with those emotions because I needed to be the strong person.
Yeah.
So now is when I'm realizing, oh damn, niko na loads. And then now is when I'm like actually dealing with it. But I mean, since June last year, I'm just like, wow. I mean, I'm very grateful for that one thing. I think I'm also very grateful as to, there has been a very crazy, overwhelming outpouring of love into my life, and I feel like it's filling certain voids in my heart that felt very unlovable. And this is from like my mom, my friends, God most importantly, and Nikome purity, please. Yeah, but I've just been experiencing love from very, very, very naturally. Like, it's just been amazing and intense. And yeah, I can't pinpoint onto those specific things because boundaries and everything, but I'm very happy that I'm forgiving myself for certain mistakes I made, and I'm no longer like holding myself into shackles of those things. And I'm also letting go of the people that I felt like at the same time period also really hurt me, and I'm no longer waiting for an apology, or I'm no longer waiting for a conversation to ever happen. I'm just like,
Okay.
like I forgive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some things will never get closure about it, so you give it to yourself and you walk.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Ton, should I go first? What am I grateful for? Okay, sorry.
Umesahau tuko-
Hata una ndevu hapa, unakuna.
Unaji.
Yeah,
na
but-
kuna intentions. Wacha. So,
Unakuanga na dimple hapa. Ama nini dimple?
wacha kuniangalia jamani.
Focus.
Huyu ni nani? I'm grateful for, first of all, you guys. Eesh. The growth that you guys have pushed me to have, it's mad. From confidence to my sense of humor to how I interact with my friends and all that. I'm grateful for you guys. Nyi wote, hakuna kuchagua. Nyi wote. Weka hiyo kitu kwa mfuko.
Kai,
Haya.
I'm actually hurt.
Niko na bandage.
No,
Ako na
I'm
kofia.
actually
Shit.
hurt. I'm actually hurt.
Sorry.
Stack.
Sawa.
No cap on that. No cap your heart.
Tutaongea.
Damn.
Stack.
The other thing I'm grateful for.
I'm still funny.
Focus.
Focus.
The other thing you're grateful for.
Nikikuangalia una complain. Sasa acha kuangalia.
The other thing I'm grateful for. Unafanya nisahau.
Mbona uko confused?
Sinu sasa.
Hey.
The other thing you're grateful for.
The other thing I'm grateful for is basically my mental space. Yes, I'm not happy. I'm in that state of.
Yeah.
But my mental space is showing potential of I can handle whatever is there. Yeah. And generally I'm grateful for life.
As it
Maisha
should
ni
be.
tamu siku hizi.
Aish.
Maisha ni tamu. Unajua kwanza nikisumbulia hivi naambia mnajua venye nakonga na marafiki wa cute. Picha ya Megan iko wapi? Picha ya Purity iko wapi? Ai jamani. Nyinyi mnajua na watu wakubwa nyinyi. Picha ya Tony iko wapi? Yeah,
but
basically
that's
that's
amazing.
I'm grateful for life.
Son?
Patience and stoicism. Like, hey, bro, I've been patient. I've learned how to be patient, and I've also learned how to be stoic because at this point in time, you actually need to be stoic because stuff happens, and you have the option either to register or to react. I choose to register more like going forward, because now reacting puts you off, and you're not gonna see what you're supposed to.
Ken Vincent would be amazing times. Like he watches this, so he'll just hear stoic sleep, and then he'll be like, "That's my guy." Because same thing, he's like devoted to that stuff.
Mad respect to him. He knows why he's there.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. You know why you're there.
Yeah.
If unaona a guy amekuta tumeamua tuende to stoicism.
Vincent, my friend Vincent.
But like
Yeah.
So stories.
How is your relationship with your body of late?
In terms of taking care of myself, the relationship between me and my body. Number me and my body, Aki, we need a sponsor. Mutulipie tu massage. Aki.
Spa.
Talk to me nice.
Massage mono lipas massage no neza kaita mtu.
Stay kuita unprofessional people. Yeah. I need professional.
Mbona wewe una take offense?
Kwa sababu he just called everyone that is capable of doing massage that didn't go to school for it and professional.
Sasa mtu akikuja kukanyange mgongo.
Kukanyanga mgongo.
Wewe wacha kujitetea tuma CV. Aya. So we need in terms of sleep, guys, I'm an editor. Tunalalanga mchana ama kwa harusi. Yeah. Eating healthy. Ni hotel gani unaweza hiyo healthy?
No, I don't think it's eating healthy like that. As long as you have like at least 2 meals a day.
2 meals. Kumbe na eat healthy. Mi hata na show off juu nakunywa chai pia. Okay.
But generally your feeding habit is okay.
My feeding habit? Not okay. Juu skuli venye nafaa.
Jesus Christ.
Not okay.
That's how you're destined to eat. Ukuli venye.
Sifai kula hivyo. Ati wangoyo anakula zaidi kuniliko. Hapana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can this set of rounds be a little bit faster?
I think for me, my relationship with my body is okay. I love it completely, 100%. My sleeping habits. A friend.
Your reaction.
Someone's telling me how they literally need me to rest. Like I'm always everywhere niko na commitments here.
Yeah.
Umekuwa nameless na sinzia nikikuwaza.
So this person was asking me, when do you ever rest? I'm like, I do rest.
There's no sleep for the weekend.
Yeah. He literally told me that. Do you,
There's no
I'm
sleep
like,
for the weekend.
days.
Yeah.
But it reaches a point where my body just says, wewe kama utaki tulale mi nitalala. So I just
Utanisumbua by the way.
nalala, nalala.
Yeah.
And I just zima and najisikia baadaye. But my sleeping habits, I wouldn't say they're bad completely poor. I'm trying to readjust, but for this month, since it's my exam period and everything, tuseme tu tutaanza vizuri June.
Hiyo tunaelewa
Should
unaokoa
convey.
semester.
My eating habits are better than when I was in the pits, because there's a time I was in the pits. Right now they're better because at least I'm eating. Yeah, I love that for me.
Yeah.
And I'm also guys hydrate. See,
Hydrate,
guys,
Hapo
hydrate.
hydration.
kunywa maji manzi, kunywa maji,
But
maji ya kunywa, like mineral water. Just
Focus.
just to be specific.
Focus.
Mbona uniambia ni focus kila time?
Juu unashinda
But
kusema
like-
majozima hapa.
Sindio?
Sifa kuna maji zingine watu wanakunywanga. Focus. Endelea.
Kunywa maji.
Achia hapo. Hiyo lyric naishia hapo.
Hapo.
Anyways,
Hapo tu, hapo
how is
tu,
your
hapo
relationship
tu.
with that?
My body, well, man, mi niko juu. Hiyo na nitakubali. I'm peaceful. I'm back to working out because I had a problem with I had a problem with my lower back. Now I'm feeling my back, nigga. Naweza dijikola, but like, yeah, finally my lower back is okay. Amjapata hiyo joke.
Tumepata.
Okay, wazi. But like,
Niangalie mimi wa mzee. Focus.
ni nini mbaya. Anyways,
Yeah.
Don't look at Dennis,
So
I'm
this
okay.
is with your body.
yeah, I'm okay.
So eating
generally.
kudos hapo kwa kudos mean kutoa 2 marks on your behalf.
Mbona?
Unataka ukilala masaa za shetani.
Unakuanga na yeye hizo masaa za shetani.
Hence I said it
Wongo.
depends on who
Who
is
is
online.
online?
Tuendelee.
Hii ngulusumu why pick calls na unasema who is online.
Na hiyo ni ukweli, hata yangu yachukui.
Unataka kuongea?
Wewe una assume call zangu nikaanza tala.
Hata sijaipiga tala but sawa.
Eating it's okay. Hapo sina shida.
Siku hizi upikangi fries.
But I haven't done
You
that
haven't
in
done
a
it now. You
while.
see, please do it.
But ni sawa. Wewe jua tuko sawa. Bora si yuani.
Dennis nyamaza. Nimekuonea 57. Focus.
Snapchat.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
So that's a
Sleeping hata saa kujitetea. Si tumeamka asubuhi we.
Bora
tuko sawa.
tumeamka.
Okay, hatujamka tulilale asubuhi.
Okay.
We wake up on the same day we go to bed.
Okay.
But like it's all right. I'm chill with it.
Sawa. Please let's answer the next set of questions. Like, Tikisonga, what is a toxic trait you're struggling with currently? Mimi at sijui niwapreempt.
To preempt.
Self-sabotage. Holy hey. As in self-sabotage is what I wouldn't expound or anything. I'm just dealing with crazy self-sabotage because I feel like I'm at a place where sijazoea vitu zingine, especially like peace. So I'm just like, what's happening? Nila TikTok, yeah. Hi, is there anyone here? Why is it a little bit quiet? Like, what's happening? Yeah, but self-sabotage and maybe I'm realizing, my mom has always been pointed it, but I'd never seen it. But I'm realizing I might actually be very naive. Like, niko na some naivety, but it's from a very genuine place because I think I'm always giving people benefits of doubt, but it's a flaw. Okay. It's a flaw I need to work on. Yeah.
So, Purity?
I think for me it's been too good. At times I feel like I'm too good.
Same WhatsApp group.
So people tend to take advantage of my goodness
Yeah.
most of the times. And you know how to I'm trying to learn how to like limit the extent of goodness I can extend to a person.
Like having boundaries with the goodness.
Having boundaries. Because at times later on is when I discovered, but I give this person too much grace. Like this wasn't supposed to be like this. I feel like it drains me.
Yeah.
I'm filling someone's cup, yet I'm draining my own, and I'm not like getting other taps to like fill me. You get it? So that's something. That's a toxic trait. I'm not saying like being good is bad,
but it needs to have
being
boundaries.
Too good
Yeah.
is something I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I'm getting 4-5 seconds from Rihanna and Kanye. All of my
Yep.
kindness.
Okay. Dennis?
Exactly.
For me, the inability to recharge. Let me explain. Mshaku uko in pits and then uko busy kwa WhatsApp. Nani hayuko sawa? Nani.
Okay, first of all, before you continue, I just love Dennis because of he just randomly sends paragraphs. At times I feel like, oh my god, do I deserve you?
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
So like
press it.
my idea of relaxing or avoiding what I'm going through ni kuzunguka nani hayuko sawa.
No wonder.
Na text watu uko sawa? Uko sawa?
When we receive those
Nini.
paragraphs, we okay.
But on paragraphs hiyo ni a difference like a different nini. When I say kuuliza watu kaa uko sawa, I'm there to poke someone until aniambie,
until they're okay.
Naelewa? But when I send you like a paragraph, hiyo ni appreciation jamani. Unakaa vizuri kwa DP, wacha ni kuappreciate. Yes, yeah. So there is that.
Kwa DP nikaa nimesimama lakini sawa tu.
There is that, and also inao ni mbaya. Facial expressions zangu mahali hazifai.
That's a toxic trait.
Toxic trait is when I prompt you to laugh in a funeral.
That's not toxic.
Which I have done.
Well. I feel like a toxic trait is something that negatively like affects
Don't sit to
you
Dennis.
and those around you.
Don't sit next to Dennis.
Unajua ni aje? Like, sijui niseme hii. There was a funeral I went, and the one who was like deeply affected with the funeral was really sad. So I was sitting like on the opposite side. Unaona venye kuna na tent mbili. So when she just alikuwa na scheme on watu wamekam, venye alifika nikaona she's looking at me fam. She started laughing and everyone around her was like, unafanya? Unacheka kwa nini? Ama umechizi? But that was not my it was not my intentions watu wamechizi, but it was my intentions like a sawa. But sasa naona it's going too far whereby someone can have like a really really serious conversation and then I have
when you say that now I see the toxic in it.
I have to dilute it. Kuna mtu anafungua roho then nacheka. Kwa nini? Kwa nini ukiniambia I love you na kuchekelea?
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Hivyo.
All right, Dennis. I mean, Thorn.
Umenisahau jina.
Unajua kwa nini na smile? Nimefanya tu makosa kushika simu hivi nikaona kati yangu ya afternoon nimebounce.
Walai.
Shan convince.
Sui.
Ahaba.
In as much as I'm embracing stoicism, I feel like me being overly stoic is a toxic trait in the sense that okay, I know I don't need to react to stuff, so I'll just let stuff be, yeah. And so majorly, sometimes I decide to let stuff be too much. Sasa I avoid dealing with it. So when inakuja ina revisit, hiyo time niko zile za bra. We had no business revisiting all this at this point in time, you get? Because I feel like technically, I was ready to deal with whatever it is that what was supposed to be dealt with at that time, yeah. But then I was like, let me assume, Mama, because this person isn't okay, Ama, this person isn't ready, Ama, wacha tu, because whatever has happened has happened, yeah.
Okay.
And so I postponed feeling whatever I need to feel by being overly stoic. Like stoicism is accepting what has happened and like the prayer of serenity, accepting that which you can't change, having courage for the things you know you can and the wisdom to know the difference. Sa hapo kwa the difference ndio mahali nilikuwa na push both fronts. His side naenda too far, his side naenda too near. And so yeah, and sasa shida ni now that explodes eventually to that person ama to me. Ile now I sit alone sasa vizuri with my thoughts and I'm like, mbona tu address this stuff when you need to address it? So I know I can't address it anymore. Ama addressing it later on will be kind of tricky.
Yeah.
But like, you know, potato, man.
Okay. If you woke up today without fear, what would you do? Rather, what is the first thing you would do?
Without?
Fear.
Sasa mimi nimamke hivyo kila siku.
Well, some of us wake up with fear.
Okay, fact.
Dial that number.
Dial that number.
911.
Si 911.
Kupigia polisi.
Dial that. It's just a number.
No, okay.
Mna delete number mnajua kwa akili. Dennis.
What did I do? I think if I woke up today without fear, I'd address myself.
Oh. I'd address
myself because I feel like there's certain stuff within me. I'm just like, like it's a whole like box. If I ever decide to open it, I have to go deeper and deeper and deeper. And I know I have to do that one day, but I feel like if I had a little bit less fear of what that looks like, I would have done it already. Yeah. And probably shoot my shots.
I can do two things. Mimi sita shoot shots, niko na trouser.
Hawezi shoot shots.
First-
Where's the
I love
askari?
Dennis.
Where's the askari?
First things first.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
One thing I could do when I wake up without fear, slap the hell out of these girls whenever they doubt themselves.
Kwani unaogopa?
Okay, not
no,
being
go for-
physical,
I don't know if the people can see my reaction, but
not
like,
being physical, but kuna time tu
Hata
mtu
hiyo
anakujanga, kuna time tu mtu anakujanga ati am I cute?
Yani ukuja hivyo unachoma
Would you love me if I was a worm?
wacha kumpreempt aseme ukweli.
ni wewe juu si mimi
Ama saa zingine mtu anasumbuka na kitu fulani, it's not worth it.
No, do you know the
Amira,
other
it's not
day?
worth it.
You
Don't
know,
judge
how I'm used to
Oh,
Dennis
what?
being funny.
That is a person
You know
just
how I'm
like
used
you.
to Dennis being funny. So the other day I called him with a problem I had, and normally I call Dennis when Dennis is the delulu in me. So I normally call Dennis when I need delusion support, like support my delusion, feed my delusion. Then this one time I'm calling him, and he just damn. Sir, as in, he just held me accountable for a minute. I was asking him, are you okay? Like, did I
Once
do
again,
something?
guys, stories always want to be held until it's accountable.
As
Carry on.
in, because now for the first time in everything, he's not supporting the Delulu. He's just like, Toka, Uliza, Enda. As in, I was so stunned. As in, I don't even think I recovered. I didn't really remember nikata simu tonge baadaye.
Yani
Inafaa hivyo,
kuna hizo vitu. Also mtu akikutumia, yani kitu ni smart, kitu ni fiti, lakini ametuma view once. Tutapigana. But let's continue. The next thing I'd want when I wake up without fear. When I wake up without fear.
Where, focus.
saini una load
nyuma ya tent. Sawa.
Damn.
Apana, I know what you're thinking.
Lakini si vitu zinakosa fabric.
No, I
Please.
feel like I know what you're thinking. Nothing here.
Too late.
Si
It's
vitu
not
zinakosa
that.
fabrics.
It's not that.
Fabrics ziko. Sawa. Yeah, the next thing.
Yo.
Thorn.
Facts.
The next thing I'd do when I wake up without fear. Approach this chile.
Mbona uko na fear?
Kuna huyu msichana.
No, msichana.
Unaona
Kuza-
mambo.
Nampenda.
Simwogopi.
Nani?
Kuja unishow,
Msichana,
kuja unishow.
mmoja.
Let's hear the situation.
Simwogopi. It's how I see I'd be happy. Niko like, ai jamani, nitafikiria wengine kweli ama nitashinda.
But
tu.
that's the point. You're not supposed to think about anyone else. Are you?
Nani amekudanganya? Mimi I'm going with my community. Siwaachi nyuma. If I'm happy natafuta, who is sad? Kula joke.
Oh, okay. My
Sasa-
thought community is your.
I see I'd be so much happy I'd forget to check out on people, man.
That
Or
happens.
like I'm used to having a community whereby nikiwa nimebambika natafuta nani hajabambika. So I see I'd prioritize myself too much.
But that's not bad sometimes.
And also the fact that naweza ijaribu ikose kuwaka ama iishe.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're talking
Ozzy.
your story.
Son,
Sidhani I have anything on my tab.
sorry.
imekuja nini ati something you do when you wake up without fear. Be fearless.
Be fearless. Zizi.
Anyways,
I'm just chill.
on
Like,
to the
zero fears, man.
next. On to the next.
Must be nice.
Where? How strong is your boundaries game, and how does setting boundaries make you feel? Is it something that comes easy for you?
Wacha tuanze. Mi nina shida na boundaries.
Bro.
Kwa marafiki unanikufinyia boundaries ati nafaa kufika we kwenda. We kwenda.
Wait, so you have a problem with their boundaries or yours?
I have a problem when someone sets boundaries.
That's crazy.
Hiyo ni 100%. If we are friends means okay, kuna zile tufai kuongelea hizi ni boundaries ziko hapo, yani unaelewa, but kuna hizi zingine ati wait
Yeah, hata mimi.
yani tuko marafiki lakini hatuwezi enda zaidi, si unaelewa?
I get it. It was just joking.
So kuna hii ingine ati you are not that close so I cannot tell you my problem mama.
I mean, I feel like that's
Toka
okay.
hapa.
I feel like
Toka
boundaries
hapa.
za mtu hata kama hazikumeki sense.
Okay,
Kuna option.
hasn't make sense, but let it be known to the world. I have problems with some of those boundaries you people put towards me.
I mean, I feel like it's a you thing
Yeah,
that
it's
you'd need to work on for yourself. Like it's a you thing. Like it's on you because I feel like by the time someone is, I saw this quote that said that by the time someone is setting a boundary with you, it's not because they have a problem with you. It's because they want to address that to make sure that they still keep you as close as you are. Like, I don't want us to have a problem and I didn't address it. Boundaries are an act of love, guys. I feel like they are.
Mi kwangu ni chuki.
But because I feel like
That's your opinion.
because I feel like personally for me, hey, men setting boundaries, it's something I'm recently learning, like this year, in mwaka. Because I was even having a conversation with one of my friends, yesterday. Because ziko tu
Boundaries with people is a huge...
because of the you
a
keep on
huge
going back to the
struggle.
place. I feel like
Yeah,
it's a journey. Yeah, it's
I
a
feel
process.
like sijui nikisikia kitu imefanyika vibaya hata kama you did me dirty or sijui what happened ama you the one who's told me like let's put boundaries, you know, I'll find myself like generally naturally just coming back to like check up on you nini, you know, at times, and then akachinko like, oh, by the way, tulikuwa tumeka boundaries.
Yeah.
When it comes with things or certain habits, it's a work in
It's a work in progress.
progress.
I feel like it takes certain
because it
fallbacks.
takes uwezi sema tu, you know, I'll stop this.
Alafu
Do it
immediately ngwe.
It's a journey.
You have to never
and you
little
have
bit.
to like give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Tons of grace.
Tons of
to do it.
Yeah.
So with things, it's kind of
It's
better than
better.
with people.
Yeah. But I feel like you get to a certain age where you realize where if you don't set boundaries,
Yeah, exactly. Kuna
Like-
scenarios zingine uko like hapa nisipoweka mipaka.
itabidi. It's just very
matope utazipaka.
like you just need boundaries, and I feel like all of us here
Wahenga
at
na
that place in
wahenguzi.
our lives.
Wahenga na
It's
wanguzi.
Henga from today.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wahenga
Ton,
wanguzi.
Wahenga na wanguzi.
Yeah.
you
Do boundaries go hand in hand with standards?
boundaries and standards are two different things, though.
But they
they
correlate.
kick
But
really.
your standards define your boundaries.
Okay.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, facts.
And then at times people tend to think ni kiburi when you tell them there's certain things you can do.
Mimi
But it's your
unajua
standards, and I want to advise everyone here, just stick to your standards.
mimi unajua hiyo story ya kiburi, been that done that. Nimeambiwa niko na kiburi so many times.
Watasema
That's unajua the thing is kama ni kiburi, kama ni ego, that's fine.
Okay.
lakini unaambia uko na kiburi na usupport money.
Focus. Focus.
Ni kujielewa, ni kujielewa, but
yeah.
like I feel like my boundaries
Your boundaries. Your boundaries.
my boundaries normally stem from my standards. Like certain things are accorded respect to a certain standard. Therefore, I cannot go above that since it's only up until a point. But now same things, people, activities, blah blah. Same thing. If I hold you to a certain standard, I'd excuse some of the boundaries, or rather I'd now effect some of the boundaries in accordance to the standards I wish. So I feel like my boundaries go hand in hand with my standards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So in one sentence, what has life been teaching you lately? In one sentence. A single sentence. What has life been teaching you lately?
I'm alone.
Will,
Manzi.
I'm alone
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
For me, my inner child is happy. My inner child is very, very happy.
Purity.
Greatness requires internal toughness.
Internal tough. Great. That's what's up.
Ton,
Maintain composure, maintain control.
maintain composure, maintain control.
Yeah.
Okay. If you have a personal relationship with God, are you content with the place your relationship is at? And if not, what are you doing to get to a place where you aspire to be?
Acha niongee. I'm so grateful and content with my relationship with God. I feel like right now we are close.
You'll be clicking. You'll be homies. You'll be homies.
We are
be
close,
homies.
and I love it. I love it that it's number one, it's personal.
Yeah.
People are not
Involved. It's
involved
just
in it.
you
It's just me and
and
I
him.
think it's my best relationship
at now.
so far at the moment.
Fantastic.
It's my best relationship. I'm also like doing other things to like nurture, because for a relationship to also grow and everything, you need to nurture it, you need to take care of it, you need to maintain it, you need to give it attention. Like all relationships, you need to give them attention.
Okay.
So that's what I'm currently doing. Yeah, and I love it.
Okay. Me, same. We're at a very, 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 very good place. Very, very good place. I feel like I'm happy. He's holding me together. He's loving on me. He's strengthening me. And again, I think I'm also community. For me, it's community. I have friends that are praying with me, doing Bible study with me, forcing me to go to church, or not really forcing, but trying to. It's like the pressure is there and whatnot. It's been great. It's been fantastic. I think I never thought I'd be able to say this, but I think I'm able to also like experience him on my own. Like, at times I'm just very deep in worship, and it's like, wow, it's a very, very fulfilling feeling. Yeah,
But at
I'm
the
just
same time,
happy.
also, when I say my relationship is great, it's toxic. It's also at
Oh
times
yeah,
toxic.
it's two
Because
sides.
I don't know
Yeah.
why when as a Christian you like go tell people how you're doing well and people assume and they expect you to like act a certain way, but there are times where it's hard, it's toxic, just like the way you kosana with your partner. At times you kosana with God. I won't even lie. I'm like me by that I lost kongeleshi. I'm just
Mstaki si story. Hata wewe ni bo.
For me, I'd answer like so briefly. I love it because it's growing.
Love that for
I'm
you.
being intentional with it, so it's growing.
Love that for you.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's my source of peace. You guys just go sometimes to church, at least not necessarily on Sunday, and just sit and just think about stuff. For me, it brings me peace. So
Okay.
that's what's up. And if it brings me peace, me niko hapo.
All right.
That's what's up.
inakuletea peace like si minji.
Lakini si minji. Anyways, parting shot. Very briefly. Very fast.
Parting shot.
Parting shot. Parting shot. 2 things you'd ask from God right now. Or rather right now.
Patience, more patience. More patience.
No patience.
More patience and wisdom.
I'd say I want peace within me, like mindful, emotionally, and I think I wouldn't specify on the things. I just say family breakthrough.
2 things at once
Yeah,
from
mimi
God
acha
right
niingize
now.
discernment.
Right now.
Discernment.
Like sai.
Yeah.
Hey, grace and wisdom, knowledge to like
Navigate otherwise.
navigate through my
Atina,
exam.
umesema navigate. Navigate bwana. Umekuwa mhenga.
Kumbusha cleanly.
Ati navigate. Ati nagi.
Kwa akili yangu imetoka navigate.
Anyways,
Mimi sijui tutasikiza,
sawa.
tuta confirm.
Sawa.
But navigate through this exam period.
Mwambie pia kupatie pronunciation.
And
Okay.
also money.
Man. Pesa. Also
not
may I
money.
add clarity. I need clarity. Like man.
Hapo I
I
think
received mine.
shahaki.
For me, what I want, what I'd ask from God,
Depends.
mapenzi. Mambo ya kishetani, nauliza
Mambo ya devil worshippers.
sitaki bana.
Devil worship. Yenye una extension ndani ya swimming pool.
Haya, to behave.
To behave.
Things I'd ask: prosperity and peace among all our fans.
Oh. Yeah, anyways, it's a wrap for season 2.
Manze.
With the power
Lakini
invested in me.
Tuko juu.
With the power invested in
Tuko
me,
juu.
I declare this a wrap. Alafu ile kitu ya film. Ding. Ding.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
this has been a beautiful journey to be able to share with
But
you
it's just a
guys.
pause.
Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a pause. Yeah, it's a pause.
Ni commercial break.
But it's just
tunaenda hivi tunakam.
Yeah,
You get it?
it's
Yeah,
if you watched the over 25 drama, it's just a pose. Yeah, but we're very excited. We love you guys very, very much, and we appreciate the love, the support. We are excited to be able to share the things we have in store for next season, and yeah, we're just
And
planning out
probably
a lot of things for
hoping
you
to
guys.
like accommodate some of you actually
Yeah,
next season. So
for the guests.
mkiona uko na nini unaweza tuma CV
CV.
pale Instagram.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
above all, thank you as well, you guys. I love you. Mtasikia chance kuza birthday zenyu. Yeah, and please remember to, love on us. Catch up on the season before next season drops if you have not.
Yeah.
More than that, love and light as always. We love you. Bye.
Na kawe ni
Finally get to
mrembo.
see me do this.
Oh yeah.
Mwah.
Also, we are now
Well,
getting on
damn.
YouTube, so
Well,
people say
damn.
subscribe. Press the subscribe
Subscribe,
button.
bwana.
Subscribe.
Finya
Share.
like.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
never thought I'd reach to this point where I
Yeah.
have to ask people to subscribe to my YouTube
Yeah, but
channel.
it's been a blessing from us, the Spelling Life podcast, where we share mentalities.
One episode at a time.
Bye guys. Mwah, 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 mwah.
That's what's up.